The current demand for workforce housing is very high. Most people don't realize, but the median renter in the U.S. earns $36,000 a year. So it's a challenge today with high development costs for adding new supply to meet that demand. And so there is considerable demand for affordable quality rentals across the U.S. and again, it's a market that is underserved by product and capital. Our approach to the affordable business is in many respects similar to the conventional business. You know, we have to be very operationally efficient, number one. Number two, you know, we are very resident focused. We do a lot of things to enhance the lives of our residents, including after school programs and things like that. We maintain their homes. We are not, you know, they're not tenants. They are residents who have a home that we are blessed to be the fiduciary of. And so in that regard, I think the way we approach it is the way we would approach luxury housing. I would say that the other thing is that, you know, managing affordable, because rents are lower and restricted, you have to be a lot more efficient. And so we look at ways that we can save, be more efficient in operating the properties. I mean, for instance, we consolidate dumpsters. We do things like we really focus more on recycling because that's cost effective. And we also, you know, we make enhancements. We put in lower wattage bulbs, you know, which we think is a very good long-term investment, more energy efficient lighting. And so energy efficiencies are a very important part of what we do as well to reduce the operating costs of the property. In order to create more housing for people making more 60 to 100% of AMI, I think we have to be creative. Certainly that's outside of many government programs. You know, one of the strategies that we like are acquiring C properties and making them B properties. And one of the things that people forget, that we lose 100,000 units a year because of obsolescence, where properties are not up to the current building code and things like that. We find that we can acquire properties like that and keep them affordable by, you know, enhancing them and putting the needed improvements in it and bringing it to, you know, another generation of ownership. And so we think that strategies of preserving older properties, particularly the C properties, and converting them into Bs is very cost effective. And maybe looking at things as to keeping the spec modest. Now, many people are focused on value added, where they're putting in brand new countertops and cabinets and things like that, when in reality, you know, you perhaps don't need some of those things and you can still make it nice. So that's one of our strategies, is really to acquire older properties that would be typically obsolete and convert them to quality usable housing for people making that 60 to 100% of median income.